I'm going to be answering the most popular questions that you guys have left for me. I will be talking about motivation. I will be talking about my diet and what I eat. And I will also be answering some questions about abs. I really want to get to all the questions, but I think that if I try to do that, this video will be about 30 minutes long, and I don't think anybody wants that. So grab your foam roller and let's foam roll and answer some questions. All right, I'm gonna start by rolling my butt. So the first question that I want to answer is regarding motivation. This is the most popular question that you guys were asking. You wanted to know, how do I get motivated? How can you get motivated? And here's my answer. There are three things. I'm gonna switch to my other butt cheek. There are three things you need to do. Number one, you need to, and this is gonna sound silly, but it's true for me, and I think it might be true for you as well, and that is to go get yourself some new workout clothes. I cannot tell you how big of a difference it makes for me personally when I have new workout clothes. It just makes everything better. I just feel like I can do anything when I have new workout clothes. So do that. I mean, if you don't have money to buy new workout clothes, that's fine. I don't want to imply that you need new clothes to work out, but it does make a difference. You feel good and you're more motivated to work out. The second thing I would say is to find before and after photos, before and after videos. I intend to make some more of those for you guys. I have only one, but just videos and photos of people that have done what you want to do is so motivating. I know for me, when I was pregnant, I was watching a lot of videos of women just doing amazing feats of athleticism, and I just thought it was so cool and it really inspired me. So that's number two. And the third thing I would say is put it in your schedule. So if you want to work out 3 times a week, put it in your schedule, in your calendar, and just do your best to actually do it. I know it's really hard. I struggle with that. But if you can, just put it in your schedule the way you would put any appointment, and it will take some effort on your part for maybe the first 3 weeks, but after that it just becomes a habit, and then if you miss a day, you just feel off and you can't wait to get back into it. So that's my advice for getting motivated, and I hope that that's helpful to you guys. The second most popular question is about what I eat. What diet am I on? And I am not on any specific diet. I have a separate video that I've recorded just about my workout routine, and I think I may make a separate video just talking about my diet, but I'm not on any special diet. What I do is I always know how many calories I want to eat depending on my goal. So for me to maintain my weight, I need to eat about roughly 2,000 calories. More accurately, 1,945. I know because I calculated this, but roughly 2,000 calories, and I'll maintain my weight. So if I need to lose weight, I will try to eat 1,800 calories per day. So I'm in a 200 calorie deficit. If I'm trying to gain weight, I will try to eat about 2,200 calories per day. So I'm in a 200 calorie surplus. So that is usually that's 50% of what I do as far as my diet. And then the other thing I do is I always make sure I'm going to roll my quads. If you've been doing a lot of squats and lunges and things like that, you need to roll your quads, otherwise they will be sore and it doesn't feel good. I don't like being sore. So anyways, what was I saying? The other thing I do is I make sure I get enough protein. I think that this is where a lot of people make mistakes. A lot of people don't eat the amount of protein they need to eat, and for me, this is probably the other 25% of what helps me out. I make sure that I get my protein. When I'm trying to lose weight, it's not too difficult to get my protein. When I'm trying to gain weight, it's not impossible to get my protein. But when I'm trying to maintain my weight, I usually find it very difficult to get my protein. And when I talk about get my protein, I mean that for me, I try to eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So right now I think I weigh about 130 pounds. So I will try to eat 130 grams of protein a day. It's a lot of protein. But protein is very important because that's what helps me to control my appetite so I don't eat too much. That's what helps me to maintain my muscle so I don't get that skinny, like, you know that sometimes it's possible to be really slim but still have some fat. And not that it's bad, but it's just not the look that I'm going for. I prefer the fit look. So that's why I eat that much protein, and I have to tell you, it's a struggle sometimes. And I have a 2-year-old, and when I was breastfeeding him, I breastfed for a long time. I didn't want to take any supplements because I didn't feel comfortable taking supplements and then breastfeeding. So I would say, like, for the first year of my fitness journey, I didn't take any supplements. In fact, I never took any supplements other than vitamins until maybe a month ago. Less than a month ago, I started taking a protein supplement because I just couldn't hang. I couldn't hang with eating chicken breast every day anymore. So I now have a protein supplement that I just started taking. I will link it in the description if you're curious, but I'm not necessarily recommending it because I haven't taken it for that long. I'll just link it because that was one of the questions. But I spent a lot of time talking about food, but that's what I do. I make sure my calories are correct for my goal, and I make sure I get my protein. If I get those two things right, that is 75% of my diet plan, to be honest. Like, I'm like you guys. I don't meal prep consistently. I try, but it's difficult. It's so difficult. I don't know how people just have all their stuff together and just do it all. I'm not one of those people. I'm constantly struggling. A lot of you asked about what I eat in a day. I've thought about doing a what I eat in a day video, and if I'm going to be honest, I don't feel like I'm very good at making food videos because, y'all, have you seen the food videos online these days? They're like a production. It's like they have an art director working on the video. They are so nice, and I just don't think I can make videos that look that nice. So I think what I might do is I might start posting that on Instagram. So I will do like a 1-minute what I eat in a day video, and it will be realistic. It would be what I actually ate that day. So if I didn't eat any vegetables that day, I didn't eat vegetables. I'm sorry. I'm a human being, and sometimes I don't get my vegetables in, but I try. So I'll do that, and if you guys like it, I'll keep doing it. If you don't like it, I'll stop doing it. But that's what I intend to do. I don't think I would make a whole YouTube video about what I eat in a day because I'm just not good at it, and yeah. The third most popular question was, somebody asked how I learned all the exercise moves that I do. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am a certified personal trainer, so I've kind of had to learn a lot of things to get my certification. But one of the questions that I got to was, how often do I work out? This video is getting long, so I might have to do a part 2. I'm so sorry. I thought this would be, how many minutes? My God, 10 minutes. Sorry. Okay, I'll have to do a part 2 of this. The last question I'm going to answer is, let me see. Abs. I got lots of questions about abs. So I'm just going to answer all the abs questions together. I got questions about how to tone your abs, how to lose fat on your abs, and somebody wanted an abs boot camp. So here's what I'm going to tell you about abs. What you do for your abs depends on your starting point. I'm going to foam roll my side butt because I've been doing some side leg raises and things like that just to make sure that it's nice and supple. What you do for your abs depends on where you're starting from. So if you have a goal to lose some weight, then really that should be your starting point, should be to just lose weight overall. It's almost impossible to lose weight just from your abs. So if you have some excess weight overall and you need to lose weight overall, don't worry about your abs. You will lose fat off of your abs in the process of losing weight overall. Now, if you're already slim, but you still have fat on your belly, that's a whole different ball game. And It's very unique to each person, but for most people, what you want to do is you want to do some ab exercises to help you build some strength in your abs. You really want to do some planks, you want to do some stomach vacuums, you want to do bicycles. So all these exercises will help you to get some strength and definition in your abs. When you do that, you can work on gaining muscle overall. And when I say gaining muscle, I don't mean you're going to become muscular. I just mean that you can work on just getting some tone on your body overall. In the process of getting tone on your body, you will actually probably gain a little bit of weight, but that's not bad. Once you reach a level of tone that you like, then you can work on losing weight overall, and then you will have abs. I know that sounds like a long process, and actually it's easier to go from being a bit overweight and then have abs than to go from being skinny with fat on your stomach and then to have abs. So let me just recap. If you're a little bit overweight and you want to lose some weight and have abs, your path is a bit more simple. All you have to do is just lose weight overall while doing ab exercises. And when you get to your goal weight, if you have been doing ab exercises and resistance exercises as part of your weight loss plan, you will have abs depending on your genes. Now, that's for people that are already overweight. So you guys are in, it's a bit more linear. Now, for people that are already skinny but still have a gut and the abs aren't showing and there's still fat there, it's like a 3-step process. There's first the step of strengthening the abs with planks, bicycles, crunches, all of that stuff. There's a step of doing that. There's a step of gaining muscle overall with squats, lunges, deadlifts, weighted, not weighted, just gaining a bit of muscle and tone overall, and then losing the fat to reveal all the work that has been done. I hope that's clear, but this video is getting way too long and I have not been foam rolling as much as I would have liked. So those are the most popular questions. But anyways, I hope this video has been helpful to you. I hope you foam rolled your butt a little bit, foam rolled your quads, your hamstrings. It's essential for not being too sore. Anyways, I really enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed foam rolling with me, and I'll see you in my next workout video. Bye!